Hey everybody, this is Nick from First Coast Math Clinic. In this video, I'm going to show you how to graph inequalities like the one you see on the screen in front of you. Let's get into it. All right, so for number one, we've got y is greater than 4. And to graph this, we have to remember what the graph of the equation y equals 4 is going to look like. Now, this is just going to be a horizontal line at y equals 4. And we're going to get a similar line here. So I'm going to graph this in red. So I'm going to start at 4 on the y-axis. So I'll put a point here. But we need to figure out, are we going to get a solid line or are we going to get a dashed line? And because our symbol here, our sign here, is just greater than, not greater than or equal to, we want a dashed line because our values for y are greater than 4, not greater than or equal to. So now our solution set, y is greater than 4, so our solution sets are going to be all the values that are greater than 4. So let's highlight all the values that are greater than 4. So that's going to be above this line, so I'll highlight this in red. So our solution set's going to be here in red, all the values that are above this dashed line, y is greater than 4. Now for number 2, so that's red here. Number 2, let's do this in blue. We've got x is less than or equal to negative 2. So again, let's think about if we had like x is equal to negative 2, what would that look like? We'd have a vertical line at negative 2 on the x-axis. So let's find negative 2 on the x-axis. And since we have less than or equal to, we want a solid line now. So let's draw on our solid line here. And let's shade in our solution set. X is less than or equal to negative 2. Well, where are the values that are less than or equal to negative 2? They're going to be to the left of this line, right? If this is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, well, negative 3 is less than negative 2, so I want all the values that are to the left of that line. So let's shade those in. And that's my solution set for number 3. We've got y is less than or equal to negative 1. I'm going to graph this in green. So we're going to start at negative 1 on the y-axis. Since it's less than or equal to, we want a solid line here. And y is less than, so we want all the values that are below negative 1. So these are going to be all of these values. Including the line y is less than or equal to negative 1. Now let's graph x is greater than 5. So I'm going to graph this in, let's do this in red. So I'm going to find 5 on the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since this is just greater than, not greater than or equal to, we're going to use a dashed line. And if x is greater than 5, the values that are greater than 5 are going to be to the right. So we're going to shade to the right. I'm going to shade this in red. So this video was on graphing inequalities where we just have x or y variables. I hope this video helped you understand that concept. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Nick from First Coast Math Clinic.